day 45 of the online dance movement. Now, I've just got the computer speakers on because my Yui Boom, the Bluetooth keeps cutting out. I don't really know why. So hopefully you can hear that well enough. And yesterday I said something about we would work on the inside leg muscles a bit more, and then I forgot to do it. So we're going to do it today. And I might focus on a bit more tummy work today. Not in the way you would do if you were working at the gym. I've got a shiny bit there. What's that? I don't know, maybe a bit of foundation. It's a bit shiny. Okay, I'll sit up here and let us begin. It might be the new light catching bits on my face because I've got a new ring light. Okay, so sitting up nice and tall. Let's just, hi Ornella, how are you? Let's just do, oh, it's saying go live with Ornella, and I'm going to click on that now, invite, add. Let's see what happens, Ornella. This will be fun. It's the first time I've done this, like in this anyway. It says it's adding. So while we're waiting for Ornella to be added, let's just sit up nice and tall and just roll our shoulders. Oh, I've got no shoulders. So my straps always fall off. Oh, Ornella, hi!
Hello, Gina.
Hi! So we can see you.
Gina.
Hi!
Yes.
We can see you at the same time. This is so great.
Yes, I can reply to all your questions.
Yes. So we can see you doing the dance moves too.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's do our shoulders. I think I can only bring one other person on at a time. I think that's the case. Probably. You're looking at the time for me, aren't you?
I am. I'm checking the time for you, Gina.
Okay, everyone, dance with me and Ornella. We're in the choir together. When I go back to doing some full body exercises, I wonder if you can see me. I might have to make you go away after a while on that one, but we'll be starting off with
you.
Hey?
Please do whatever you need to do.
Stay there for now. We're just going to do a warm-up, and I wanted to start thinking about the tummy today. We're going to work on the tummy. I mentioned that in the introduction. We're not working on metabolic things here, but we are thinking about our torsos, and many of us really we don't like our bodies. In this part of our bodies, and this is our woman part. This is our womanly part of our body. It houses all kinds of things, and really we need to love this part of our body. So if we're going around thinking, oh, I hate it, I hate my stomach, I hate how I look, I hate how I look in tops, I hate everything about this. Well, I don't personally, and I'm crossing my legs and you can't see it, I don't think that helps. I really don't think it helps. So I think to start with, we need to start feeling better about thinking about our bodies in a more positive way. Now, when we do these exercises, I would really love it if we can breathe good feelings into how we perceive our bodies as we do these movements. And instead of thinking, oh, yuck, I look horrible, please don't do that. Please start putting in some beautiful positive thoughts about what your body is going to look like. And if you don't like the way it looks in the mirror, start picturing it the way you want it to look. And the more you lift up, the better it's going to look anyway. That's beautiful, Manella. You're gorgeous. Okay, so I'll put some music on, and this is all going to be about breathing into feeling positive things about our bodies. No negative thoughts, please. This is what this moment is about. So let's just choose marigold. I'm going to have to download some different pieces from the free YouTube library because I played these a bit. All right. So sitting up nice and tall, the things we've been doing can certainly help with this. Positive feelings about our bodies. So we're going to draw our scapulae down and feel that liftedness as you're coming up. And as you feel that liftedness, with the shoulders falling apart, you're already transforming yourselves. Okay, let's just do gentle spirals. Feel the lift in the sides of your bodies. Feel the lift from under your armpits, right down the sides of your bodies. So there's air under your armpits. It's not squashed. We're not hiding anything. You feel the air under your armpits? So if you're holding your arms out to the side, you feel that liftedness right down. Feel the separation between your ribs and the top of your hip bones. Feel that liftedness without bringing your shoulders up. Check that head position. Hold that head proudly. And imagine you're walking into a room full of people. Maybe it's an important board meeting. Maybe it's just a group of friends or family and you know them all. But as you walk in and you might go, oh, everyone's going to be looking at me. Lift up, hold your head up, feel beautiful and just walk into that room. And carry that with you wherever you go. And next time you walk into a room, remember that. Before you set foot in that room, claim that space. That's your space to claim. It's nobody else's. And just feel that gorgeousness from within. Okay, and just a few little arms to remind ourselves of how beautiful we are. Now, I'm not doing the ballet arms the way I've taught you. I'm just opening out, making circles. Okay, feel gorgeous as you are. If you get a chance to have a look at yourselves in the mirror, doing these things, shoulders falling apart, lifting up, as though you're in the water, as I've said before. Scapulae drawing down, feeling that lightness. You have a look to see the difference. And that's what people will see when you carry that into your space, when you have people in front of you. Now, I know for a fact that Ornella does this, because I've seen you do this on stage, Ornella, and it's really, really beautiful. So I want everyone to do that and to have that confidence to be able to feel that loveliness, whichever shape you are. Because people aren't really looking at that. They're just looking at the person within, I believe, unless they're sort of strange. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye to lovely Ornella now because I'm going to show you some leg movements, which I can't do at the moment, but I love having you here, Ornella. You're the best. Oh, you're all the best.
I'm still here. I'm still here. Bye.
No, I don't. How do I take you off? I think I'll try doing the cross, but I'm not really sure. Do you know? Ornella did it. Thank you, Ornella. Ornella, did you just press the cross? I didn't want to press finish because I thought if I did that, I'd probably finish. Like we've had a little makeover, which we have in a way. We can do that with ourselves. I want you to think about that as we do our exercises. Because remember, your thoughts and your body, it's all connected. And I'm not talking woo-woo here. I'm just thinking, you know, it's very logical that if you put a lot of energy into something, it will grow. So if you're always thinking, oh, yuck, I look terrible, oh, I hate my body. Well, those thoughts grow and you're going to carry yourself in a way that shows that's what you feel. Unless you're an extremely good actor, which I'm sure there's lots of great actors out there. But, you know, think about that. So when we do these exercises, I want you to really feel beautiful. Now, we're going to move on to some leg movements because we started off doing something yesterday and I said we're going to do more of working the insides of our legs. So let's just start with some points and back. Point, bring the foot back. Point, bring the foot back. Point, bring the foot back. Now, as I'm looking at myself, because I'm older, I mean, you know, I'm really getting on. If you look back at, you know, when I talk about my history and I go back to the years and I tell you that I was at the College of the Arts in the actual first year they started. Now that was in my final year of being there. That was, what was that, 1977? Yes, I go back a fair way. So I'm a little bit soft around the middle, but you know, that's okay. I'm feeling good about that. I'm happy with that, and I'm doing exercises to keep myself nice and healthy and practicing balance, because that's really a key to it all. So we're lifting up, drawing the scapulae down, and as we do that, we're going to take our arms now to demi-second. We've done these arms. Now, for those of you who haven't done it, I'll just quickly go over it again. We're going to keep the upper arms lifted, keep the front of the chest open. I've gone into this in more detail in some other classes, so I won't labour over it today. But when you've got this position, it's like your forearms are externally rotated and your upper arms are internally rotated. All right, so you feel the air under the armpits. I didn't talk about that, but that's another big one. And draw the scapulae down. So you're not doing this. The scapulae are down, the wing bones are down, and when you do that, the shoulders fall apart and you can feel your back lengthening and widening. So we're just going to point and flex. Bring it in, point, slide it in. Remember when we did this another time, it was whole foot, ball of the foot, point. You're not just plonking your foot out, ball of the foot, whole foot in. So you're peeling the foot and going to a fully stretched leg. We'll just do that. And then we're going to go point, flex, point, down. Now when we do that, when we do the flex, we're going to do the same thing, roll the foot out, then toes, then whole foot. Can you see that there? So it is toes up, whole foot, then just leave the toes up and then point the foot last. So what you're doing is you're working the whole foot. You're not just going up, down, are you? You're actually working the foot and keeping that mobilized, because our feet are important. We don't want to end up walking with sort of like flat, immobilized feet, because, you know, that's the beginning of the end, isn't it, when that happens? Alrighty, let's put down with paradise, I think. And point, use the whole foot, lift up, scapulae down, lift up, not with the shoulders. Where's your head position? Feel the space between the ribs and the top of the hips. Keep lifting up, squeeze underneath the bottom as well to increase the exercise level. Get ready to flex. Point, flex, point. Remember, I went right through the foot. Point, flex, point. Oh, it makes you work. Point, flex. Reach through the heel when you go to the flex. Okay, do more point flex. Watch the shoulders, watch the head position, scapula down, lift up, belly button to the spine. Are you getting warm? Okay. All right, relax. Okay. That got me moving. I don't know about you, but even just holding the arms in that position, it makes you work. It really does make you work. Now, we've just warmed up our feet. We might go to the side now We might do the same thing to the side. Now, I have talked about going landscape. I'm going to have to at one stage. I'll go back a bit. But I think you know the exercise. So we're going to sit right up and do exactly the same thing. I'll move back a bit more so I can stretch my leg to the side. We're just warming up. We're even going to do plies next, and then we're going to be working a lot on this whole beautiful area of the bodies that we are embracing. Okay, I don't really like that music so much for this, so I will hovering thoughts. It's not that loud, but okay. Remember, go through the foot. Better get the timing right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5. Oh, just follow me. I don't know the timing. Lift up. Now we're going to go flex. Toes, reach through the heel. That's hard. Lift up. Hold the chair if you need to. But maybe hold the chair so you're still lifting. Ball, whole foot, point. That was a bit of a workout, quite difficult doing it there. Now we're going to do some plies. And are you feeling that liftedness? All the time you're focusing on this being beautiful, not thinking anything negative, just think beautiful. Think belly button to the spine, and that's protecting your spine and taking it to its own neutral spine. Okay, recollections. We're going to do plies in first position, not too turned out. All right. Lift up, lift up. I'm just making the arms up. That will do with that one, I think. Just give your knees a little shake, because some people might feel this a little bit in their knees. Just lift the knees up a bit. Lift up the body. Now, I'll pause this for a second. Now I want you to get this picture into your mind. When we lift the leg up in front, I want you to think of going up and over that leg. So it's different from sort of being back here. And I'll show you. When you ask little kids to walk with pointed feet, they will tend to go like this. And they're leaning forward, like going. But we need to be up and over those legs. So when we use our legs, we're not going back. We're not going back. We're up and over the leg. Okay, so think of up and over, and it goes with the Alexander way of thinking. and it's correct for your balance anyway. So the body needs to be up and over, not back. Otherwise, if you're trying to balance, you would actually fall backwards. So when we do our exercises and we lift our legs to the front, be really mindful of that up and over feeling. And while I'm speaking about that, I'll just mention this, and you might like to try it. If you're walking up and down stairs, try and move into them. This is really, really good for people who suffer with sore knees going up and down stairs. Lift into it like you're in the water and keep your weight slightly forward so that you're going up and over, going up and going down. So you're actually leaning slightly forward. That's a bit more of a lean forward. You wouldn't hunch, but just try it because it really makes a difference. So you're lifting from the core, and that it gives your legs that freedom to move underneath you without you sort of going, you know. So anyway, maybe I can get some stairs one time. Have I already shown you that? I'll get some stairs one time and I'll show you one time, but not today. All right, so we're now going to lift up our knee, feel up and over. We're going to be moving into using the insides of our legs in a minute. So we're going to go out, turn out, keep the foot pointed, flex, point, down. Then we're going to go up, 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 out, turn out, flex, point, parallel, down. This is not that easy, but it's really good for getting the insides of the legs working as well as other things. Now, when you're flexing, make sure you're reaching through the heel. You're not gripping here. You're reaching through that heel. Righty, let's just see. What will we use? Staring at the sun. Oh, my little dog's stuck on the bed. 10 seconds. Okay. There you go. I'm back. Well, if she jumps down, I should remember to make sure she's not there before I start. Because if she jumps down, she's only got little legs and it's not good for her back. So I'm very mindful of that. Anyway. This is good. I'll start again. Lift up. Turn out. Flex. Point. Turn it in. Up. Start again on the other leg. Up. Lift up. And the scapulae coming down. Lift up. 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 Extend. Flex. Oh, sorry, turn it out. Flex. Point. Sorry, I forgot. Other side. Up. I have to stay focused. Turn it out. Flex. Point. Parallel. Up. Down. Lift up, scapulae down, head position. Point. Turn out. Flex, reach through the heel. Point. Parallel. Lift up. Feel this beautiful body. Up. Your legs, it's like your legs are working independently from your body, isn't it? Turn out, flex, point, parallel, lift. I think that was enough anyway, wasn't it? Can you feel that? That was good. Now, we were working in a small way. We were working the insides of the legs. Now we're going to do, just flex your foot. You can hold onto the chair this time. I want you to flex your foot in front of you. Can you see that? And just hold it there down low. And then I want you to take it out to the side just this far. Hold it there. Bring it back. Out. In. Up. And just pulse it. Just follow me. But what we're doing is we're trying to work the inside of our legs. Sometimes people might feel it at different heights. You know, you might not feel it as much if it's up higher than a little bit lower down. But anyway, we're just going to keep it low for now, and we'll be working on trying to be aware that this activation is taking place. And if you feel it, you'll feel that there's muscle activation there. Well, you should feel it. You know, just by going like that, you'll feel that muscle activate. And these ones in particular, just here, like, they're very good for protecting the knees. They stabilize the knees because that's sort of a big one. It's not the only bit, but you know, it's very good. Alrighty, let's do, I haven't done a brighter heart yet. Oh, what's wrong with me? You know, it's such a bright intro, isn't it? And yet, she likes it. Hold on to your chairs, lift up, feel that body beautiful. And flex the foot, turn it out. Just follow me. Touch that there just to make sure you're activating it. And just raise it up a little bit. Some little circles. Feel the activation. And inwards. Now the other one. Down low. Flex, turn it out. Feel that there. Can you feel it switch on? Out. Just a little bit. Lift up. Beautiful bodies. Keep feeling that there, making sure it's flipped on. Some little circles. Keep checking it, other way. It's just interesting when you bring attention to it, you can make it flick on more. Just feel it. Feel that there. All right, now, flex the feet. Lean back on your chair. Now hold. If it's not going to hurt your back. Oh, I can feel that. Okay, just hold it with your heels on the ground. Now take one off and feel how you can feel the activation when that happens. Now the other one. Okay, good work. You can do this sitting with your legs on the, like if you're sitting on the floor, you could. We won't go down onto the floor though, because not everyone can get up, back up off the floor. That can be a problem. And, you know, doing these classes hopefully will help with that, because they're going to give you more joint mobility just from doing them every day. And if you don't do them every day, you can always start, can't you? Yeah, easy peasy. You don't even have to go back to the beginning. You can just start whenever you and wherever you want. It doesn't matter. All right, now what we're going to do is use the body. Now, we've done some épaulement. We were turning the upper body and feeling the shoulders move. Now we're going to be really trying to lengthen the body. Okay, so we're going to do we'll start off with just a little bit of the shoulder movement and then follow me because I'm going to expand upon it. Yay! Where are we? We won't have when Johnny comes marching home. We'll do cat searching. Feel beautiful? Feel the sides of your body. Feel the sides of your body. Feel beautiful. Men and women. Feeling that? Nice long sides of the body. Lift. We'll throw in some thoracic spine. Lift, lift, feel beautiful. I'll put my hand on the chair there. Lean back. Keep drawing the scapulae down. So we're doing all the same technique. Belly button to spine. Scapulae down, shoulders falling apart. Keep everything long. Keep long. Beautiful. Long. Keep long. Beautiful. Okay, now just have a play and make your arms do whatever you want, but feel beautiful in the body, nice and long, scapulae down, sides of the body long, head position. Nice work. I know it was lovely work. All right. Okay, so now I think my body feels like it's really been working. I don't know about yours, but I can really feel that right down my back because I've been drawing my scapulae down, feeling the sides of my body nice and long. It's a lovely thing to feel air under the armpits and feel those sides of the body long. So I've been talking about scapulae down, but we can forget about the rest of it. It's a whole thing that happens. The chest is open. Now, have I mentioned this to you? I think I probably have. In ancient Greece, they used to talk about the frames. And that was the chest, that was the lungs, that was the breath. The frames was the breath. And they said that all the senses were in the breath. And I just love that. I love that because, and if I'm correct, the athletes would run, you know, with the Greek athletes, they would be running naked, and they'd all be males, I guess. Yes, they would be, wouldn't they? But they had these, they were running with the frames, and all their senses were here when they ran. Isn't that amazing? Because if you think about it, or when I think about it, and I think of feeling your breath, feeling your senses and everything being connected to your breath and your heart and your sight even being in that. Anyway, just thought that I'd throw that in. I liked it. Now we're going to do something with a bit of a bend now with the upper body. I'm not too keen on doing the full back bends because there's so many people with back issues, particularly lower back vertebral, you know, issues where there's been some damage. So there's no need for us to do that. So if I ever do a back bend, it will be kind of rare. You know, I'll be careful about how I do it. If ever you're going to go into a back bend, keep it long. Keep thinking long. Don't ever crunch anything together. So we're going to do a back bend just with the upper back, just an upper back bend. And it's not a neck bend, it's an upper back bend. So the bend is actually, we've done this before for people who've seen it. We can go forward, and if it looked like my shoulders were coming forward, maybe they were a little bit, but it's meant to be just the upper body. And then to go back, it's just the upper body. See how my head doesn't change? And then to go to the side, it's just the upper body and just the upper body. So we're going to take the arm up. You can put one hand on the chair, turn the head to the side, and we're going to go back and come up and open. Turn to the side, up, back, and open. Now the amount that you're going to bend back will be minimal to almost nothing. Expect that. There isn't much movement there, but you'll feel it. And this is a really good exercise for that upper thoracic spine, which tends to get a bit humped. It does. It just does. All over the world, as people get older, they tend to get a bit rounded in this top part of their back. So let's just work against that. So if it's already started, let's just stop it right where it is and work on strengthening and realigning that as much as possible. And if it's already a little bit rounded, not the end of the world, just work with what we've got and make it the best it can be, because that's what this is all about, really, isn't it? So let's just do this upper back bend. Creeping spiders, have I done that? Quite like this. Back. Lift up, sides of the body long. Scapulae down. Lift, just the upper back. No shoulders coming up. Can you feel it in your back? Shouldn't be feeling it low down. Squeeze underneath your bottom to help stabilize things. It helps, doesn't it? Keep nice and long. We're going to go to the side, away. Lift up, squeeze underneath the bottom, turn. Keep the sides of the body long. I took the arm outside this time, so I'll do it this side. Now we're doing a contraction, which is different. Curve the whole back, tuck the hips under, come up. Tuck the hips under. We don't want to be tucking the hips under any other time though, do we? Because we don't need to be in a contraction unless we're actually doing a contraction. Now we're going to go into an arch. Keep the shoulders falling apart. Arch. That's the whole back, but keep it long. So the pelvis is rolling with it. And back. Forward roll, back roll. Forward roll. Should be feeling this. Okay. Oh, that was enough, I think, of that. Turn it out. Turn it out. Turn it out. Turn it out, because I want you to feel here. Here. Lift up. Oh, I was slumping a bit. Lift up, squeeze underneath the bottom, sides of the body long, air under the armpits, space between the ribs and the hips. Belly button to spine. Okay. What time did we start? I think that's probably time, isn't it, Ornella? I think that's time. So I think we can have a curtsy now, if I'm correct about the time. Hopefully I am. And now a bow. And thank you for being here. And I know a lot of you watch this on replay, so hi. Yes. Yes. Thanks, Ornella. All right, so once again, if you know anybody who might enjoy these classes, these free classes that I do every single day, except for the very odd occasion when I can't, which is rare, well then please just invite your friends into the group and I will accept them, because I want as many people as possible to come to this. Okay, see you tomorrow. Have a good evening. Bye.